All right, let's talk about the City of Baytown Homebuyers Assistance Program. Okay, in short, the goal of the Homebuyers Assistance Program is to stabilize neighborhood by promoting home occupied housing. Okay, the City of Baytown will grant eligible home buyers with down payment assistance and or closing costs. The program provides up to 5% of the sales price towards the purchase of the home within the Baytown city limits. Within what? The Baytown city limits. Okay, so if you're looking to purchase a home within the Baytown city limits, you want up to 5% closing costs. This is where you start. These funds are available through the Community Development Block Grant Program in the form of a 5-year forgiveness and are provided at the time of closing. So it's either 5 year and or more, minimum 5 year. All potential home buyers must provide the appropriate documents to verify the following. Home buyer is able to obtain mortgage financing from a lender. Home buyer is 18 years of age or older. All members of the home buyer's household must be legal residents of the USA. Home buyers have completed an approved home buyers counseling workshop. We'll have a link below where you can confirm and get where you can find those approved home buyer counseling workshops. Home buyers' employment and credit stability is consistent with the lender's qualifications. Home buyers must provide an earnest money deposit to title company. Closing documents must be completed to the city of Baytown. Look, we work very closely. We meaning the Evelyn Real Estate team, the lender, and the home buyer counseling of the city of Baytown. We're going to work very closely to make sure that you reach your goals. That's why it's very important to you to work with a lender or a real estate agent that is familiar with these programs, so we know in advance what we're doing and we can easily breeze through this, okay? Helping you to get what you need to who you need when you need it. We help you. Well, help us help you. Well, anyway, home buyers must pay the mortgage application fee charged by the lender. Okay, no person in the applicant's household has owned a home within the past 3 years. So no one in the household has owned a home within the past 3 years. No person in the household has previously received assistance through the home buyers assistance or rehabilitation programs of the city of Baytown. Okay, home buyers chosen property must be a detached single family home priced at or below 140,000 located in the city of Baytown. So we got a maximum price of a home of 140 located in the city of Baytown. So if you're going to be spending over 140, this program is not for you. But if you're less than 140 and you hit these, let's continue going. No person in the home buyer's household can be related to the person selling the chosen property. So, for example, if your mom lives in Baytown and she's selling you another property she has in Baytown and you want to use this program, you cannot. You cannot be related to the person selling the new house. All right, let's keep moving. Applicant's household annual gross income must not exceed the below stated maximum income limits. So here we go. So to the left, we have the amount of people in your household. Okay, 1 through 8. And to the right, we have the annual maximum gross income. Okay, you cannot exceed, you got 3 people in your household, your maximum gross income cannot exceed 54,950. Okay, pretty self-explanatory, but I would still say go talk to a lender. I have a preferred lender below so we can break it down and she can explain a little more. I'm just kind of doing a gloss over on everything, okay? Now, this is a general guide to your lender, community development, or real estate broker might require you to provide additional information. Like I said, I'm just doing a gloss over. Somebody might require you different somebody might require you to provide additional information. Now, attached are the following information you will complete your home buyer's assistance application. You'll need proof of income and home status. The last 3 years income tax return for the applicants and co-applicants. The most recent income tax returns for all employed household occupants. Okay, so even though you'll need some things for yourself, but you will need some other things for everybody in the house, even though they're not on a loan. Proof of deposits, a copy of the most recent bank statement that shows funds for down payment, a letter of receipt that will be okay. So sorry, let me slow down. A copy of the most recent bank statement that shows funds or down payment. Now, a letter of receipt will be mailed to you. It will include the employment verification form, information regarding counseling workshop offered in Houston, and your next step. So they're going to keep you in contact, informed. But information you get from them, you make sure you read it thoroughly. In the home buying process, if your receipt letter requests an office consultation, please call to schedule that meeting. Okay, so be careful, read, make sure if they want that consultation, make sure to call them and set that up. You need to bring any of the following items that were not attached to your application, as well as other documents listed below concerning your mortgage loan and chosen property. All right, so after applying for a mortgage loan with a lender, but before going house shopping, guys, this is what we're going to do. Schedule an office consultation with the community developer. Remember, you've already talked to your mortgage lender, you're going this route, so then you're going to schedule this with the community development. Next, submit a copy of the good faith estimate and incomplete uniform residential loan application from your chosen lender to the community development. That will be, you can get that directly from your lender. Like I said, we're all working hand in hand. Submit the completed employee verification to the community development. Now, this is after you've worked with your real estate agent at the Evelyn team. We found you a home, and now you like to figure out you want to purchase this house. So you're going to contact your real estate agent to make an offer and execute an earnest money contract. Submit earnest money deposit to the chosen title company within the city limits of Baytown, or the real estate agent will, but that title company needs to be within the city of Baytown. Submit a copy of the earnest money agreement contract with the lender, the lead-based paint addendum to the community development. Look, we're going to be working. That's a few of these things. A lot of these things are things that the lender and the rate agent does back in, but we all going to work together to make it done. That's why it's important for you to work with an agent or a lender that is familiar with this, because it'll go a lot smoother when we know we've worked these before. Easy breezy, chicken squeezy. All right. Let me continue on. Contact community development to schedule a visual inspection of the property. They're going to want to come out there and see it. Yes, they are. Contact the appropriate inspector to conduct a pest inspection and a structural inspection. If the pest inspection indicates that termites are present, it will need to be treated, and an invoice will be provided showing that it's been taken care of. And you have to show that invoice to the community development that it has been treated if it does come back that you have termites. Submit a copy of the pest inspection and structural inspection with their invoices to the lender, or the real estate broker, and the community development team. All right, so you've got that. You got your house. You've done your inspections. You went to close. All right, we're getting to that close date. Prior to closing, here's a few things they want. They want to make sure you attend a HUD-approved counseling workshop and submit a copy of the counseling workshop certificate to the community development. I have a link below where you can get those HUD-approved counseling workshops, or get in one of those. But you got to send a copy of that completion letter over to the Community Development Center. Also, submit a copy of the loan approval letter. No problem. That's going to come from your lender. Submit a copy of the proof of homeowner's insurance and flood insurance, if applicable. Submit documentation of any inspections or deposits that you've paid prior to closing. So any fees, anything you've paid, they want a copy of it prior to closing. Submit a copy of the property's appraisal. You want to make sure it's worth what you're paying for it. Notify community development of the closing date, time. Submit a copy of the preliminary HUD, and that way, when you need they're giving you 5%. You want to make sure they got the 5% over there in the account to the title company, so they need to know the closing date and this information. All right, how to apply. What you're going to do is contact the city of Baytown. Like again, I just did kind of a gloss over. Things do change, so definitely want to go to their site, confirm that everything you have is up to date. That's their site. I'll also have a link below. But for general information, program guides, and application form, click that link. Complete the application must A completed application. This is one thing. A completed application must accompany verification documents regarding household income, employment, household members, savings, checkings, and other applicable documents to support the application information. So this thing has to be completely done when you send it over. You can't send them a little bit and then send them some more. They want the whole enchilada all together. So here's a link to get a little bit more information about that. And there. It's linked below about the home buyer's assistance guide. Kind of what we went over. But if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know.